Stephen Combs of the Bluffton Township Fire District joining us. Stephen, we are headed into September, and that's a great thought for a lot of us who say, gosh, I've had enough of this heat. But September also means something else on the calendar and through history, and that's those round things that come our way.
The ones that we try not to mention that begin with H.
Yeah.
You're exactly right.
September's Hurricane Preparedness Month. What do we need to know?
Yeah, so one of the things we want to encourage people to think about is, have you reviewed your emergency plan? So often we take it for granted. Hey, there's not been a hurricane for a while. I'll be okay. Or I maybe foolishly wrote out the last hurricane. I'll be fine this one. Every hurricane's different. And so we need to make sure that our families, our neighbors are prepared.
In that preparation, what are you talking about? The go kit, the box of stuff you want to make sure you've already got ready so that you don't have to think about
absolutely. And I'm really excited because we have an opportunity. We're partnering with Hilton Head Island Fire Rescue to send out to 40,000 residents in basically south of the Broad, with an emergency kit checklist that they'll be getting in the mail.
Great idea.
So they can scan. There's QR codes on here that they can scan for additional information for their local area. So there'll be one for Hilton Head residents, and then there'll be one for Bluffton residents.
And it's the checklist of the things that you need to do, but also think about and to get ready?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a basic list. Every person's kit is going to be personalized. So,
every hurricane's different too. I mean, which actually changes a little bit about what you have as your plan.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Do you know your evacuation routes? What are you going to do with your pets if you have to evacuate? We don't have shelters in Beaufort County.
Right.
So if there's a call for an evacuation, there is no place to go to. You have to leave this county.
Is the county and are the towns better prepared? I'm sure they've been working on this. Are they better prepared? Because that, I think, is what you'll get from the citizenry is, the county didn't know what they were going to do either. When could we get in? When can we get out? You can plan for that a little bit, but then a lot of it you can't plan for. You got to kind of ride with it, right?
Yeah, we have a great team at the Sheriff's Office that are working on the emergency management portion, and we work hand in hand at a local level. So it's a great partnership all across the county.
What's the most important thing for folks to get done ahead of time? To me, as much as anything, it's who am I going to tell where I am, where I'm going, what they should be doing, the whole communication thing just internally.
Yeah, and I'm glad you asked that.
Okay.
There's actually, one of the things that we recommend is just a pocket communication card. So you have a communication plan. We're so dependent on our electronic devices that what happens if you don't have cell coverage? How do you make that communication to let family know that you're okay? Think about the tragedy that just happened in Hawaii where they had no cell towers and things like that. So this is something that you can use. This came about because for me, I have young children, and my wife used to play games early on with the kids to help them memorize our address and phone number and when to call 911.
Okay.
So this is another tool that you can put in your own wallet or in your kid's backpack so that when they're at school, they have the information that's ready and available.
Does that come with the flyer?
It does not.
Okay.
It actually is available on our website at blufftonfd.com. If you go into the emergency preparedness section, you can download your free copy. It's a PDF, and you can fill it out for yourself.
What a great idea. Anything else we need to know heading into September?
Well,
Have we missed anything?
our peak season is typically late September, mid-October, and so we're getting into that point. It's never too late to prepare.
It's never too late to prepare, and never too late to do a little of this and knocking on wood and saying prayers and all that other good stuff. Thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Stephen Combs of the Bluffton Township Fire District. We're going to be back with more right after this.